He picked it up. "Hello." A shaky, scared whisper came from the other end. "David, listen carefully." Then the line went dead. He laughed it off at first. It had to be a prank. But there was something about that voice, the short, panicked breaths, the slight hesitation. It was his. But those words kept echoing in his head. "Don't leave your apartment." At 7:42, he grabbed his keys anyway, deciding it was all just a weird dream. As he stepped outside, a horrifying screech of tires ripped through the morning quiet. Down the street, a delivery truck had lost control, swerving wildly and slamming into a parked car right at the spot where David used to cross the road. He froze in sheer terror. If he hadn't stopped to tie his shoe a few seconds earlier, he would have been right there. He would be dead. That night, at exactly 2:17 a.m., his phone rang again. Same unknown number. He answered immediately, his heart pounding. This time, the voice was clearer. It sounded older and broken. "David, it worked. But it's not over. You saved yourself. But now she's going to die." A cold dread washed over him. Who's going to die? The voice on the other end cracked. "Lena. His ex-girlfriend. The one he'd left a year ago. The one he still thought about every single day. Tomorrow, 9:15. The bridge." David's chest tightened, making it hard to breathe. "Wait, how? Do you know all of this? How is this possible?" The voice was grim. "Because I'm you. 10 days from now." The next morning, at 9 a.m., David was at the Old River Bridge. Traffic was normal. The sun was bright. Everything seemed peaceful. He scanned the area, but there was no sign of Lena. He started to think maybe he was losing his mind. Then, at 9:14, he saw her. She was standing by the railing, just staring down into the dark, churning water below. He sprinted towards her, his voice hoarse. "Lena, don't." She turned, and her eyes were empty, hollowed out by a pain he knew he'd caused. "You left me once," she whispered, her voice barely audible over the wind. "You'll do it again." And then she stepped off the edge. He screamed her name and dove into the icy water right after her. But when he surfaced, gasping for air, she was gone. She had simply vanished. That night, at 2:17 a.m., his phone rang one last time. He stared at the screen, hesitating, before finally answering. The voice was weaker now, barely a whisper, filled with a profound exhaustion. "You can't change everything, David. Every time you try, someone else pays the price." David's own voice was a broken whisper now, too. "Then what am I supposed to do?" The voice on the other end let out a long, weary sigh. "Stop answering the phone." A burst of static filled the line, and then complete silence. A week later, police entered David's empty apartment. His phone was lying on the kitchen counter. The call log showed one final incoming call, one he never answered. It was dated 10 days in the future. The contact name simply read, "David, last call." It seems you can't outrun your fate, especially when the one chasing you is yourself. Thank you for watching. If this story sent a chill down your spine, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more.